Sup, it's your boy, Big Reg. Coming to you not from the shadow of the big house in Ann Arbor, Michigan, but the suburbs of New Jersey. As I'm here for Thanksgiving break, I'm here at my parents' house. Celebrating a Michigan Wolverines victory in the game. Oh, joining me tonight, JC from Sunnyside, Nameless Guest, and the one and only Mr. Squid. Gentlemen, I'm not going to make a long soliloquy. Let's just get into the celebrations. Oh, my God. To be a Michigan Wolverine. To be a Michigan Wolverine is great. To be a Michigan Wolverine is great. To be Michigan Wolverine. Oh my gosh. I didn't even bring up any liquor. I forgot to bring up the liquor. Holy smoke.
Don't need it. High on life, baby. High on life.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I hyperventilating the whole game. Oh my goodness gracious. But let me just quickly give out some game balls. Of course, Hassan Haskins, a record five touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. Beautiful. But it wasn't just him. This was a total team effort. When the team walked out underneath the tunnel and said, the team, that's how they played today. The defense stepped up. The offense stepped up. I mean, you know what was standing out to me? Even though we rushed for a bunch of yards and 5 rushing TDs and all that kind of good stuff, the thing that stood out to me was the blocking. And that was everybody. The offensive line, the wide receivers, the tight ends, everybody was doing their job and doing it great. Oh, and it ended up in a Michigan Wolverines victory over the Buckeyes.
And let's give out some game balls to the defense.
Let's do it.
Defense,
oh, yeah.
Led by our stud, the man who came back, who gave up millions. Our man, Aiden Hutchinson, 3 sacks, numerous pressures. Oh my gosh, King Ojabo with that big sack at the end. And our secondary, hey, bend up, but don't break. Made the sure tackles.
Yes.
Give up the 10-yard plays. Give up the 12-yard plays. But let's make the sure-handed tackle. Keep us in front of them. And our linebackers weren't as exposed. Ross with a couple of nice stuff-the-middle plays.
That was key when he was coming up in run support. Oh, my goodness gracious. Again, sure-handed tackling, keeping them from the big plays, making them work for everything.
And let's give some credit to the coaches for the scheming on the defense side of the ball. Gaddis with some nice plays. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, if you're going to call out a coach, let's just give a game ball right here to McGenius, man. This is why we had a chance to win this game. There's no real tape on this guy. It's not the same old formula of ripping our corners apart on sitting on an island on man D. We didn't give him a chance. They couldn't punch it in. The red zone offense sputtered. This looked like the Michigan woes of earlier in the season. We flipped the script and turned it on them.
Oh.
I can't believe Harbaugh should be given the Nobel Prize. Harbaugh for President 2024. Harbaugh Pulitzer. Harbaugh President of Uganda. Yes, baby. Come home, Square. Harbaugh 2020
Come home.
Extension Unlimited.
This guy's, you're like breaking, you're like short-circuiting everything in your house. They can't believe that you are finally flipping over to the good side. Holy smokes.
Say it one time. I love you, Harbaugh. Just say it one time, right here, right now, in the moment. Say it.
I think your audio is broken. Holy smokes. You done broke your audio system over there. Oh my gosh, but what a game indeed. The first half though, oh, that was the half where Michigan had to make it a game. It was that first half where they kept it nice and tidy. They didn't let OSU blow the game open in any kind of way. And we took the lead into the second half. And then the key for me, starting that second half on the right foot, 3 and out for OSU, and then a solid, beautiful, picture perfect drive for the Michigan Wolverines. What a way to start the second half and start the process of closing out this victory.
And then in our offense, I think what was five drives in a row, ending in a touchdown. Oh my gosh, the O-line, the blocking, Eric Hall with the kick out blocks, Donovan Edwards with a nice one-handed grab. Just little plays by everybody on the team. Everybody. And a game ball also to the center, right? The center of Ohio State for some bad snaps. But oh my goodness.
3rd and 2, and Cade throws the ball to draw that PI. What was that? Oh my gosh. Harbaugh's a genius. Genius, man.
That was actually the center snapping it because OSU was offsides and he knew it was a free play. So kudos to our offensive line for being on the ball with that. Holy smokes. But you make a great point. Today, literally everybody made a big play to ensure this victory. Donovan Edwards, like you said, that one-handed grab was the highlight for him. He had other great runs and great catches. Blake Corum, remember Blake Corum with that beautiful run to break it off in the beginning? Was it the beginning of the second half? I think it was, right?
The long one where he chased down from behind.
Yeah. And then of course Hassan Haskins doing what he's done all season long.
And it was great. It was great after they scored to come within 8. Like we were like, let's just drive it. We just shoved it down their throats. Shoved it down. It just felt so good shoving it down their throats.
You know, got to give credit to Harbs, Gaddis, the whole offense, because from the beginning of the season, we saw how they dominated against, lesser competition before Big Ten play. And we just thought, they're just doing what they can do. Is this really going to hold up? Is this really going to be able to win the big game? But that is exactly what we did for the final grand finale against the Buckeyes. I mean, we played smash mouth football. We executed the same freaking game plan that we beat. Who do we even play in the beginning of the season? Western Michigan. I mean, we did the same thing to the mighty Buckeyes. And so credit to staying true blue back to smash mouth Michigan football. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this will go down in the pages of Michigan history. Hassan Haskins has earned his place. Aiden Hutchinson breaking the single season record by getting three sacks in the big game. But also, let's not forget Ojabo, Chris Hinton, Maisie Smith, the rest of that defensive line was doing such a fabulous job. They made that OSU offensive line jumpy as all heck. There was so many false starts against them. I think they had like 8 penalties or something called against them. It was something ridiculous, keeping them all kilter the whole way. You gotta love it.
Even the guy we've been picking on, and frankly, all the opposing offenses have been picking on all season, our boy Josh Ross, like a heat missile up the gap, key tackle for loss. And JC's new favorite boy, Adam Harrell, out of nowhere, coming off the side, open left arm, keeping the edge, left arm right here, baby. Whoa, and he TFL.
All these things were key plays. You know what I mean? Keeping them from getting that big play or keeping our drives going. All these little things adding up to this monumentous team victory. The way we do it here at the University of Michigan.
This was worth it. This was worth every heartbreaking loss the past 5 years. This was absolutely worth it. The way we dominated this game. It's unbelievable.
I'm sorry, I'm going to soak up every minute of this. Late tour.
Oh,
and let's give a little credit to AJ Henning with a couple of nice returns when we're pressed a little bit, right? Getting up to the 35, 36, 37 yard line as our starting field position. That was critical. That last run.
That last return by Henning to like the 45-yard line, that last drive when we needed to at least get a field goal, that was just it's unbelievable. Harbaugh is seriously, you just give him whatever he wants. Harbaugh.
Oh my gosh, what a victory though. I'm telling you, this is the kind of victory that it just feels so good. Especially that last drive, when you looked at the faces of the OSU defenders, and they just looked like resigned to defeat. Like, what do we do against these guys? And they had no answer for that running attack. And Hassan Haskins, and that beautiful icing on the cherry on top, not only the touchdown, but that hurdle. Remember the hurdle? Oh, right before he got into the end zone. Oh, Hassan Haskins, man.
I mean,
Johnny.
I gotta say, I know Big Red, you started with a little pat on your back. I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit here too. I said, hey, we're gonna be bend but don't break. They're gonna get the yard within the 20-yard line. In the red zone, we're gonna tighten up, right? That happened. Even that one drive where they had 16 play drive. It took a lot of work. For them to get it in there. I said Hassan Haskins is going to wear down that defense, and he wore down that defense. They just looked defeated. The OSU defense looked defeated. They looked like the 50th ranked defense. Our game plan worked to a T. Every single person contributed. Every single member of that team contributed. Oh, glorious. Glory out of me.
Listen, I don't usually do this, but I'm so happy I'll do it this time. I'm going to give credit to JC from Sunnyside. He called it. Went to where? Oh, my gosh. Anywho, so I'm going to give credit to the JC from Sunnyside. He called it. He said we're going to beat him like the New York football Giants beat the undefeated New England Patriots, and that was the script we followed. Holy smokes. Solid running game, timely passing, but most of all, pressuring the quarterback in case situations.
Guy, come on. Like, give Mama Kim some space.
Huh?
Give Mama Kim some space.
Don't worry, the massage chair was done. She was leaving anyway.
Man, we have to suspend this. There is too much glorious post-game chatter.
To be continued. When we get JB.
All right, there we go. Instant reaction for now. We'll come back later on. We're going to try to get some video of producer JB naked running on the field at Michigan Stadium.
Yes.
But for now, we're just going to say, go Blue!
Go Blue!